All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay? So we got to talk about this latest podcast by Carisha Please. Y'all know I'm not really the big Carisha Please fan, but I will say she looks really good in this podcast. I'm not gonna lie. So I was watching. It's the podcast with her and NLE Chopper. I got through halfway through it. I didn't watch the full thing, but I can say I really like NLE Chopper. You could tell he's a little ghetto. But who ain't these days? You know what I mean? But a little ghetto, but got a good head on his shoulders. Smart guy, and loves people and really trying to do the right thing. And I like him. And him and Carisha, I had a little kind of like some cringe moments here and there because it looked like they was kind of trying to flirt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get into it because they got into the smoke, right? And one of the questions was, she asked him if he was bisexual, okay? And that kind of triggered me. And I'll tell you why when we get back from the intro, okay?
You say that you love me, but I need the proof. And if you don't show me, I'm cutting you loose.
How is Armon
We're
doing?
doing good.
Still messy or what?
You know the vibes.
There's too many options, all begging me what I look like chasing you.
Yeah, I'm only talking to Armon. I'm only talking to Armon.
Oh.
Okay. That ain't something I do. You say that.
Okay. So for me, so he went on the Young Miami Carisha Please podcast, okay? And they got into the smoke, and she pretty much asked him, you know, was he bisexual, right? And I feel like a lot of people, he's done a lot of interviews, and a lot of people ask him that question because of his gay fans, and because, you know, some of the gays even feel like he panders. But before I get into all of that, let's hear what she said, and then I'll tell you what my issue was, okay?
Are you bisexual?
No.
No.
But it's plenty of respect for those who is. But me personally, I just feel like I love women. I love women when it comes to intimacy. I love them extremely.
Mm-hmm.
I love women. I love all people though. I love bisexual males. I love gay males.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind them. They don't do anything to discomfort my space. But when it comes to my preference, when I'm laying that law down, women.
Okay. So how do you feel about having like a big gay following? Because I know you do gay pride events.
Yeah, I'm appreciative of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm appreciative of it because at the end of the day, I feel like we are taught to not show love to people because they walk a different life.
Mm-hmm.
Who taught that shit? Who taught that people supposed to show hate in any instance?
Mm-hmm.
God don't do that. God is love. What the hell is we showing hate for? He would never. What would God do?
Okay. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of straight men are like that first. But usually it's the women that are kind of like, and I don't think she meant any harm by it, but at the same time, it just triggers me. But the women, because that's, you could see like how you guys know how I'm always trying to tell you guys, like, men will be cool, but it's the women that don't really want the men to be cool with gays. So to me, when you ask, is he bisexual? You could ask that. That's fine. But it feels like you asked that because he has a big gay following. And you're like, well, why? I mean, how do you feel about having a gay following? Well, how do I feel about having a following in general? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, why does it matter that he has a big gay following? You have a big gay following. The City Girls had a big gay following. Nicki Minaj has a big gay following. I mean, Drake got a big gay following. There's people that love everybody, but why is it that he performed, because he performed at prides and stuff, you know, the question becomes, are you bisexual? That is the problem. And it's almost kind of like, it makes a man feel like if he wasn't a secure man, it would make him kind of think like, you know what, I'm not going to take another pride booking because niggas out here going to be asking me, am I gay? Just because I'm doing pride bookings. You know what I mean? And I feel like women feel like, well, if you got a big gay following, you doing prides, you must be gay. That is the problem. It's the undertone of, you have a big gay audience and you go to prides. Are you gay? And my thing is, why can't straights be cool? Why can't we be consumers as well? Why can't we, he knows he looks good. He knows that we're attracted to him. He knows, but he's not sleeping with him, but he's going to get that coin. The better question should have been, if she wanted to do the smoke, in my opinion, she should have said, do you pander to the gay community because you know that they think that you're attractive? Do you pander to get that money? And he could have answered that whatever way. Like, no, I mean, I just, like, or do you really care about the gay community? Do you really care about your gay followers? Or do you just pander to them because you know they all want to fuck you and you just see them as a dollar sign? That would have been a fairer question, other than just like, are you bisexual? Because him being bisexual really had nothing to do with it. You should have just asked him, does he pander to gay people? Or does he really appreciate his gay followers? In my opinion, that would have been a better question. But to go into, are you bisexual, and how do you feel about having a good big gay following, and because I know you perform at prides and stuff, you don't care about him pandering. You don't even see it as pandering. You think this nigga must be gay. But a lot of the gays, they don't see him as gay. A lot of the gays be feeling away and thinking this nigga see us as a dollar sign and trying to pander to us and think that we stupid. So the better question, if you really was for the community, to me, if it were me asking him, I would have asked him, I would never have asked him, was he bisexual? I would have said, do you pander to the gays? Because nothing about him really just gives off bisexual. But see, that's the difference. Women, fish will give that, like, oh, he must be gay or something. And the gays are more like, nigga, what's up? Like, because it's just given like, we don't just automatically think somebody gay. Sometimes we feel like a person is trying to use us and really don't give two shits about us. You know what I'm saying? So I would have liked her to rephrase the question more about the idea of pandering to gay people for money, or if there's a genuine love for your gay supporters. But when you go and ask them, are you bisexual? It's like, no, I love my gay people. I love my gay fans. I love my gay supporters. And to me, it just feels like it just comes across as if you're equating his sexuality to him taking pride bookings and having a large gay following. And this is why I feel like straight men have a hard time being cool with gay men publicly, because fish always secretly feel like you too cool with the gays, you must be gay. So then the men have to go out and overly show that they're not, which then they start doing a bunch of phobic stuff and a bunch of weird stuff and acting crazy because they need to still look like a macho masculine man to the women that they're trying to attract or sleep with. Because the woman is feeling like too many men is looking at you. And the reality of the situation is, I don't care if the man is gay, straight, or not. When you get these pretty boys, men, especially NLE, any of these pretty boys, men love the attention from everybody, not just women. Men love the attention from men too. And let me tell you something, the gays will spend their coin. So it's really more of a question like, if that's where the money is at. They think I'm cute. I ain't got to sleep with them. I'm making good songs. I'm having a good time. I can get whatever I want, and they gonna throw that bag. Why not? You be an idiot. You know how many men are missing out on the bag? She should have asked him how much money he makes from the gays alone. Hell yeah, that nigga coming over here, because ain't nobody doing it, because everybody's scared about what society gonna say, and so he going here and collecting that check. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The gays is probably gonna pay more for him than they would pay for fish. Just no shade. You know what I mean? They'll clear that whole bank account out. It's no tea. And, he probably would accept it. Lead him to water and never drink it. You know what I'm saying? Straight boys do that all the time. They know that the gays, especially if they're attractive, they like the attention from the men, and they also know that the gays will shake that pocketbook. And so if you don't tap into it, somebody else will. So he's just tapped into it like, oh, wow, I can make a bag over here. They all like me. I look good. And then I'm having a good time. I ain't got to sleep with none of these niggas. It's cool. And it's building my fan base and fattening my wallet. Period. It is what it is. And at the same time, I just don't like how gay people are felt like we're always second-class citizens. Why do we always have to have women performers at Pride? Why can't we have some of our favorite male rappers, our favorite male entertainers? And then two, why can't we be attracted to them? NLE Chopper look good. Yes, he's attractive. That's part of it. Men want to, women want to sleep with him. Same thing with any of these celebrities. You want, even with the women, you want attractive women. You want women to want to sleep with you. Men want to sleep with you. That is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Just because gays are attracted to him doesn't make him gay. But why not lean into it? It works. He can get women. He can get men. He can get everybody to spend his money. But when he go home at night, he go and sleep with a woman. But at the end of the day, I know there's a bag over here. I look good. They like me. I put them. They cool. They don't disrespect me. I don't disrespect them. Let's turn up. What's the problem? I don't see the problem. But I just wish people would just stop asking him, is he gay? Because it just feels like I just feel like in my mind, you keep asking somebody that makes it feel like, well, damn, let me just not even perform at the gay clubs, or let me not go and do prides, or maybe, or you're doing this on a public platform, and maybe other rappers would have been thinking, maybe they could have saw him, and they're like, you know what, I'm actually gonna go and do a gay pride this year. But when you got the women that you desire out here keep questioning because or your sexuality because you perform at a pride, then the men that would probably do it are not gonna do it because they don't want to deal with the backlash, and that's the problem. Why do women give straight men backlash for being in gay spaces? What is the problem? Why are women that insecure? Like, that's a conversation that needs to be discussed. Like, are women that insecure that they feel uncomfortable by a man being in gay spaces when he's not gay and he's performing? And I feel like some of them are. It's no shade. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm just kind of tired of straight men having to be questioned for having relationships with gay men that are strictly platonic or business or friendship. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And until next time, keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.